Deal of the Day. It's then 3-1 Fox's Bridge, 4-1 HELLESBELLES, 5-1 Last Pick, 10-1 Bootstrap Mill, 12-1 each of 2 Faraway Star and Sparky Spirit. About Time Thomas, well, he's got 2 completions this season. This better surface will certainly help his cause, and he has Will Biddick in educational run so far, and probably needs to gain a bit more experience before optimising his efforts. Still circling down at the start, about 2 minutes to the off, your post time 1:30. Have a good day. Afternoon, Josh Cameron, the huntsman of the Wilton, aboard Bob, Andy Barrett aboard Thunder, and Daniel Pardo on the Great Bouncer. Hopefully they're not going to get too busy catching loose horses this afternoon. Being called in then for the 2.5 mile Ferndown Commercials Azuzi 4, 5, 6 and 7-year-olds open maiden race. Away they go, and Sparky Spirit and Last Pick are the front pair as they go towards the first, with Daisy Pick of the yellow jacket in behind. They've all successfully negotiated the first. One at the back there was a little bit deliberate, that was Bootstrap Mill. Up through the gap and about to swing left-handed, Daisy Picker with Sparky Spirit and HELLESBELLES, followed by Fox's Bridge. Faraway Star on the wide outside. Deal of the Day is quite nicely tucked in on the inner, along with About Time Thomas, as they swing left-handed then. And it's Last Pick who jumped to the front there by a length. To Sparky Spirit in second, and then Daisy Picker third, moving up on the inside. About Time Thomas in fourth, then Deal of the Day fifth, followed by HELLESBELLES sixth, then Bootstrap Mill in seventh as they jump the next. And the 2 back markers at this stage are on the inside of the tan jacket Fox's Bridge, and on the outside Faraway Star. Down the hill they go then. So that was the CJ Catering Equipment fence, fence number 3. They now come to the G Northover and Sons Limited open ditch. Big test for these young maidens. And as they come to it, Last Pick put himself right there, jumped in nicely. In fact, they've all handled that with aplomb. About to swing left-handed, so Last Pick from Sparky's Spirit. These are the front pair, Daisy Picker, Deal of the Day, HELLESBELLES and About Time Thomas. These are a wall of 4 behind these 2 leaders as they swing left-handed and begin to ascend the hill towards the Drews of Dinton fence, fence number 5. And they appear to have jumped that successfully. Can't actually see. But as they come back into view in the gap in the hedge, it's looks like it's HELLESBELLES who's gone on into an early lead here by about 3 or 4 lengths as they jump the Smith and Williamson fence and now come to the William Wallace fence. This will be 2 out next time round, and indeed HELLESBELLES with about a 4-length advantage over Last Pick, Sparky's Spirit and Daisy Picker. These are a wall of 3. Then Deal of the Day further back, followed through by About Time Thomas and Fox's Bridge with Faraway Star on the outside, and these are whipped in by the check jacket of Bootstrap Mill. So all 9 runners going well within themselves as they swing into the home straight. And as they come up towards the Westover fence, fence number 8, HELLESBELLES leads them over that from Last Pick in second. Then comes Sparky Spirit and Daisy Picker. About Time Thomas just being rowed along for a stride or 2 there by Will Biddick to try and take closer order on these leaders. Looking to go quite easily now is Deal of the Day in with this leading group, and in fact they're all clustered up now as they come to what was their first, it's now their 9th, the Buttery Cafe fence. And about 5 lengths would separate first and last. They've all handled that well enough, and they're pretty closely clustered then as they go out on their final circuit. Still at the head of affairs is HELLESBELLES, but he's got them breathing down his neck as they swing left-handed. Last Pick is in second, then Deal of the Day now moving eye-catchingly forward into third with Daisy Picker 4. About Time Thomas just about to be joined there, in fact overtaken there by Fox's Bridge the outside, then About Time Thomas followed by Sparky Spirit who's starting to go up and down on the same spot. Running on from the back there is Bootstrap Mill and Faraway Star beginning to get remote out the back, but still jumping well enough as they go down through the gap and make their way towards the second and final ditch, the G Northover and Sons Limited open ditch. Beginning to get a little bit strung out, and as they do so, HELLESBELLES bowling along here in the hands of Matthew Barber. Looks to be travelling pretty nicely. Daisy Picker raises in second with Deal of the Day in third. Now Fox's Bridge has made a pronounced forward move. Last Pick is beginning to go backwards now. And still running on from the back, Bootstrap Mill. Remember, this one making its debut this afternoon under Darren Edwards is running a really eye-catching race here as they disappear behind the trees for the final time. So, 4 more jumping efforts required. They come to the Drews of Dinton fence number 13. And the leaders are over that and about to come into view. And as they do so, it's Deal of the Day who's come up to join HELLESBELLES as they come to 3 out. 2 leaders didn't get very high at that, but got away with it all right. Remainder of the field still making their way towards that fence. Here they come down to 2 out. The William Wallace fence and HELLESBELLES on the inside of Deal of the Day. Look at Fox's Bridge trying to close on the inside, and then Daisy Picker. These have gone well clear of Last Pick and also running on Bootstrap Mill. He might be one for the notebook next time, but let's concentrate on this leading quartet. On the inside, HELLESBELLES with the advantage, but Deal of the Day touched off at Hackwood last weekend. Can he make amends here under Daniel Sampson for James Young? Here they come, down to the 16th and final obstacle. HELLESBELLES landed in front, but Deal of the Day is trying to come back at him on the stand side, and also Fox's Bridge. HELLESBELLES under a right-hand drive, under a left-hand drive, and now under a right-hand drive once more. HELLESBELLES will lift it just from Fox's Bridge with Deal of the Day in third, Daisy Picker in 4. Keep the course clear. They're still coming. Bootstrap Mill, he's one for the notebook next time. 5th on debut here. And then, looking back, Faraway Star just touching off Last Pick. And I think they will be the only finishers.